So in the past few days, I had reviewed the Nubia Z60 Ultra, which is considered one of the underrated flagships you never heard before. But now, meron tayong bagong kiosk dito sa SM City Bacolod, which as you know it, syempre si Nubia mismo. But today, we will show you the glimpse of every smartphone ni Nubia at i-show ko yung first impressions ko dito and some sneak peeks. Number one sa bucket list natin is Nubia Z60 Ultra. I had reviewed this one, of course, but anyway, since glimpse review to siya, so I will do this anyway and pakita ko sa inyo yung short terms dito. So, sa looks of it is like very camera based, very unique, and parang masabihin mo na DSLR camera but we don't follow the same trends. Siyempre, Nubia still follows the same trend as their previous design like a Z50 Ultra and now kay Z70 Ultra, they still follow that same design type. Sa display naman is 1.5K, 144Hz, all symmetrical AMOLED display and walang borders whatsoever, which is a very big wow sa display na to. And also it has very sharp corners which makes the display look rectangular. Pero the display is very seamless kasi wala siyang front-facing punch hole camera. Nasa loob siya ng screen. And that's very exotic that why can't flagship phones do this? It has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 and a big 6,000 mAh battery which is matagalan siya and the same time for gaming, parang Red Magic vibes rin. Pero camera focus lang to siya. So, we're going to cameras kasi all screen siya, you know, all screen si Nubia Z60 Ultra. The front facing camera is, well, I'm gonna say it's decent, pero hindi siya ideal for selfie. Pero the rear camera is the biggest highlight. Unlike other cameras, the Z60 Ultra is the only camera na may 35 millimeters by default. So which means that the subject appears closer as it seems than a 24 millimeter sa ibang smartphones like parang naka-zoom in siya without knowing na naka-zoom in na pala by default. Pero maganda yung rear camera niya, the focusing is nakaka-wow, the colors are very very eye-popping, and how the inch of detail is parang naka DSLR. It has a impressive image processing. Heto pa, Nubia still has that label, of course, Neo Vision. Proud Neo Vision. Of course, upcoming naman si Z70 Ultra, but we need to wait for the PH release. Moving forward tayo sa kay Nubia Focus Pro, which is another camera on a budget. Back camera wise, well, it's like Z50S Pro na camera trend. They still follow the same circular camera trends like the rest of the smartphones. Pero it has a Unisoc T760 which is fast enough for a mid-range device and 5G na to siya. Pero yung display niya is just IPS LCD with 120 Hz. 1080p. You guess it, 1080p. Pero same with Z60 Ultra, meron siyang Neo Vision label pero nasa likod lang, but 108 MP na to siya. And meron siyang ultra-wide camera, just 5 megapixels. Pero the camera is very decent for mid-ranger. It has a great color and detail. Sadly, wala akong ultra-wide pictures. Meh. So, like the Z60 Ultra, it has a 24 millimeters instead of a 35 millimeters. Pero gusto mo Red Magic pero wala kang budget? Well, the Nubia Neo 2 will be my best option for you if you are tight on budget. Meron siyang Unisoc T820 pero in terms of performance, I would say na parehas lang sila sa Unisoc T760, same architecture, same performance. Walang pinagkaiba, but anyway, what I like about the T820 is that this is the highest tier ni Unisoc dito and naka-reach siya 500,000 Antutu scores. Like kay Snapdragon 855. Pero si Neo 2 is designed siya for gaming, better cooling system than the Nubia Focus Pro, and yung graphics niya sa Asphalt Nitro is on the highest level, which is very very clear. Pero like I made Red Magic, like kay Red Magic, meron din siyang dedicated game turbo plus may capacitive shoulder buttons rin to siya, which is very good for mga shooting games like Call of Duty Mobile. Camera ba naman? Well, I will say na do not expect, pero decent naman siya ha. Pero hindi to siya marketed as a camera. It was marketed as a gaming phone. So don't worry naman kung hindi ka naman camera geek. Kung casual user ka lang and you're also tight on budget, pwede na rin si Nubia V60 and the upcoming V70. This one is giving stock Android vibes. Meron to siyang decent Unisoc T606. I've been using T606 on a Tecno Spark Go 2024 and I must say it's fast enough but performance-wise it's very decent. Yung main focus lang talaga niya dito is bigger storage, naka 4256 GB, which is very huge para sa casual users. The main camera is, well, very decent. Casual use lang to siya, so you get what you paid for. And the front-facing camera, well, I must say it's a decent din. Again, casual use lang to siya, but that's not going to be the big deal to you. Pero kung mahilig ka sa music, Nubia Music will also benefit your needs. O, di ba? Music! Let's start the music! Okay. Kung hilig ka sa music, this one is for you. The Nubia Music. Yung back design niya is giving Mondrian vibes and very, very funky. Pero yung interesting part niya is, syempre, yung speaker niya. Napakalaki ng speaker grill niya. Nasa likod pa. Very, very big. Also, when you play music, may nag-flash rin na red, no? And that's what gives the music vibes into it. Does it really benefit? Just joking. Also, may dalawang headphone jack, which pwede sa kaibigan. I mean, how come a smartphone, majority ng mga smartphones na isang headphone jack lang, Pero heto, dalawang headphone jack. Pwede mo siya ma-share through your friends. Na okay, saksak mo yung earphones mo dito kasi dalawang headphone jack ko. Saksak mo lang. Okay, you can watch movies, you can just play music all together, like very, very friendly device. Pero there is also one thing is that it's using the Unisoc SC9863A. Sabi, napakalawig ng pangalan na yun ah. Memorize ko ba? Unisoc SC9863A. Again, Unisoc SC9863A. Oh, memorize niyo na. Siyempre, napaka haba ng, ng pangalan. But yeah, this mainstream processor is casual use. Decent yung performance niya. It benefits all your needs also. Pero yung speaker niya, kasi napakalaki, you can listen to this. So, kamusta? Is it great or is it bad? Comment down below na lang. Your opinions. Sa camera review naman ni Nubia Music, I would say na decent, pwede na rin sa mga casual users, but of course, this was targeted for audio files or mga mahilig sa sounds and music dyan. Well, this is for you. But the camera itself is still almost the same as the Nubia V60, so you get what you paid for. So conclusion is, one of my great experience so far with Nubia smartphones. It's pretty great. that how Nubia develop their own creativity. May sariling utak talaga sila na may specific market doon na para sa ganitong smartphone, pwede sa'yo yun. Like for example, Nubia Music, very cheap, 3,999. I mean, around 4,000 pesos na lang kung overall tayo. I mean, it has the music capabilities for audio files, may dalawang headphone jack for sharing. Also, meron tayong camera focus like kay Nubia Focus Pro, which is for camera users. Meron naman tayong for casual users, which is the Nubia V60. Pretty awesome. And pang gaming smartphones, Nubia Neo 2 for budget, and for the highest gaming, the Red Magic. I mean, they created some of the crazy designs. They created also their unique innovations to target these market consumers. Na ano yung specific market doon, then doon sila. Very crazy and very mind-blowing yung ginawa ni Nubia. Like, their creativity is on top level. How they managed to create this? I mean, pretty crazy, you know. It's weird, pero napaka-cool. So, this is Hikaru Tiyokata. Don't forget to leave a subscribe.